Well guys, here it is. That's the transmitter. Has the key, you might remember this from the earlier video. The key from Marasheen Island. Still got to get over there and do that, make the contact. There's another subscriber on YouTube sent me a bunch of parts to fix this key, and it come along pretty good. Once again, we do appreciate it 100% helping us with this. And again, that's the power supply. I got a piece of cardboard tube. I split it down the center and I pushed down over and put a tie wrap. That just make it a little bit safer. But this here is the transmitter. I put a little meter in it. After there was this modification to put in, it was a little meter. I got a knob here. This controls sensitivity of the meter, depending on the crystal. Well, some crystals are way more active than others, and they can drive the transmitter a lot more. At one point there, depending on the crystal, I was getting like 2 watts out of the transmitter here. Got a little RCA logo. This one came off an old AM transmitter, believe it or not. One of the old tube RCA transmitters that was being decommissioned when they were putting in a my father was putting in a solid state transmitter. He took out the old tube gear and he salvaged this old RCA logo. So I went and put that on this box as well. So of course we got our SO239, got our 2 controls, latch, open her up inside. That's the inside. That's the meter circuit right there. Put the potentiometer. That's actually a 2 meg ohm potentiometer I put here. That gives me a lot of range depending on the crystal I'm running. I'm running that through there. It goes through the coax here, small RG174. That there is the pickup circuit, which just picks it up off the output. Of course, that you got the plate circuit right here. These 2 coils up here. Lots of voltage there. 168 volts roughly, right there saying. That's the 2E26 vacuum tube. Of course, that's the whole plate circuit right here, or tune circuit, loading circuit, antenna circuit, whatever you want to call it. And of course, I got the crystal here. I might put, I think we'll put a crystal socket on the outside cover, so you don't have to keep opening this thing to change the crystal, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is the 2E26 transmitter in all the glory. So I'll just close it up because, you know, gotta watch your fingers with this thing for sure. Made up a little power supply, little plug here to fit that. I modified the power supply, put a switch in there. I got the this power supply runs from my Variac over here, but .938 megahertz, little high, but it is certainly working. Of course, I got this run into a dummy load, which is I got a 5-watt dummy load put here, so it's plenty enough to dissipate any power this thing's putting out. Pretty cool though, boys. The transmitter is a success. I'll turn off the light, as you can see inside the old tube. I'll turn off the light. Let's look at inside the grill. The old tube is in there. The 2E26. And there we go. There it goes. Again, 2E26 came from the CHVO transmitter site in Tilton. The Morse code key came from Marasheen Island. Parts to rebuild the key came from the United States. Power supply came from an elderly gentleman that passed away. He built this power supply. So, all in all, a little bit of history sitting right here in this setup. And there you have it. Anyway, folks, all the best. Thanks for watching. And we'll see what we can do in our next project. But, yeah. Well, I'm not coming this one. Anyway, folks, 73.